Well, I know that Tim Burchett, over there in East Tennessee, he said he was not going to decide until today. And I have not heard his name be called yet for the vote. So I don't know if Tim has voted. I know that John Rose was all in. I'm not sure about the others. I haven't heard anybody other than Tim Burchett say that he was not going to vote Johnson.
All right. Well, I mean, it's, yeah. I mean, I know he was holding to the vest, but although I saw him come out and say, look, it's tough to go against Trump. That's not a great way to start everything off. I think he's just playing coy. I think at the end of the day, they'll vote for him.
Massey said he wasn't going to vote for him, and if he loses a Burchett, that's it, right?
Yeah.
He can't, he can only afford Massey.
He can afford Massey and one present.
Yeah, one present.
So two only that didn't vote for him, but one has to be present.
That makes sense.
If there's more than one present, then Hakeem Jeffries could jump ahead, which would, again, be hilarious.
I'm telling you, man, that would be something.
What would you say?
It would be hilarious because it would be the Republicans creating that for themselves.
Yeah, it's all self-inflicted, right? It's like I watched that Georgia game last night. Oh my God, was that amazing! Woo, self-inflicted. That guy knocked the referee over almost. Got a penalty.
Yeah, that was a first down too.
Yeah. Oh, that guy first down, like first and goal. Yeah, that was spectacular. But like that right there. If that was to happen, I would say, there you go. There's the Republicans in full force. And could you imagine that? No, I think, well, Rep. Johnson is 3 behind right now.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. And everybody's got to stand up. I love when they do this stuff. It's so many. Hello. Yes, I'm invited to vote for this person over here. I think this person's fantastic. It's great. And everybody brings their kids. Yay. So I think Johnson will get it. It may take a couple votes. But why would, and again, there's nobody else. Right? You don't have anybody else. Nobody else is there that really wants the gig that's going to be able to get by Johnson. Otherwise, they would have already been there. And I haven't heard anybody throw their hat in the ring. And everybody's like, what about so-and-so and such and such? I'm like, they don't want it. They don't. Because they partially because the whole thing with Matt Gaetz and Kevin McCarthy, they have gotten to the point now where nobody who you think would do a good job would probably want that gig, because you're going to have to deal with the potential of, well, I've got to negotiate or we can't get anything done, and you don't want to do that. So we'll just not get stuff done. Good God. Who are we? So I don't know how long. I don't know how long this is going to take. I always feel like some stuff takes long, but I feel like these are very grandstandy because everybody's all dressed up. Look at them all in their the Sunday best.
That's right.
Everybody's all dressed up and they're acting like they're at the convention where they get up and start talking before they give their votes.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, we know what you're saying and nobody cares. Just vote.
It's going to be. I feel like they're going to make him wait through one. Like somebody's going to vote present, and then they're going to have to go through another round just to make a point.
I mean, like part of the Freedom Caucus just trying to give him a what for?
Yeah, you know. But think about this. If you were thinking, so let's say all three of us had a chance to vote, and I had talked to you guys, and I vote present, and you were going to vote present, Bell. Well, now, if you know that Ken's a no, you've got to think, well, if I vote present, then all of a sudden Hakeem could jump in, and then everybody's going to look at me.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. I know Massey, Massey, he feels the way he feels. There's a lot of Andy Biggs. So many of these people out there are quote unquote, these fiscal hawks, which is great. But the reality is Republicans, it's hard to look at you and say, you guys are doing the good thing, because you haven't either. You spend money all the time. It's what you do. It's what government does. So we'll find out soon, I'm sure. But, what do they, so when he wins, is it the black smoke that comes out of the chapel? How's this work?
No, I think it's actually birthday cake and glitter.
If you guys know the black smoke thing, that's the Vatican when they decide who's the Pope. They're like, we got the black smoke coming out. This will be great, though. So everybody's dressed up. They brought their kids and their grandkids. It's just a fun time. Oh, boy, fun indeed. So we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk a bit about this. And, I was talking to Chris about the Tommy Robinson thing. If you don't know what that is, this whole stuff that was going on in, obviously, and I'm going to move the whole Las Vegas thing over to the side because there's a lot more to it. Again, I think somebody who had lost it, who's having serious issues, and I know a lot of people want to put the false flag or was this, that, and the other. I'm going to put that over there because I don't think it was an act of terrorism. But the whole thing with the New Orleans guy, and again, I won't use their names, the SOB, we need to recognize in this country, and we're going to get into a little bit later, the issues that are at hand. And it's not just about, one little thing, one over here, one little thing over there. There's more to it. And Europe is showing us a path that is gotten away from several countries, and it isn't coming back. They're going to have a hard time getting it back. And Tommy Robinson's interesting. If you don't know who he is in jail for 18 months. But he is he's a crap stirrer. He's an activist. He's a bit of a yobbo. They talk like this, what's going on, mate? Very much like that, But that being said, what's happening over there, there's some serious issues. And it has zero to do with race, as everybody wants to talk about the color of the skin. All to do with culture. We'll get a little bit of that later. Currently, Rep. Johnson's now, he's 6 up. Are you looking at this, Ken? He got to 100.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's great.
He's on a 6-vote run.
Woo-wee. Look at that.
And he just got a standing ovation.
Well, who gives you hey, way to go. Way to get the vote. What do you...
I don't know what they're standing up and clapping for.
This is just ridiculous. There he is. Look at him. He's all excited. Look at me. I'm going to be this. This is going to be great. I got to get this headache again.
I love stress.
Right? Like, it's awful. That is the most thankless job.
It is, man.
And it's funny because several of you are going to text, he doesn't have a backbone. He's like a jellyfish. He doesn't have this, that, and the other. He's got a job that's awful. Everybody wants to offer up a whine, a bitch, a moan. They never offer up a solution. My old boss in England say, I come to him and say, hey, I got to do this, this, and this. Well, we've got to figure this out. And they go, don't bring me a problem, bring me a solution. Yeah, well, that's it. Everybody wants to gripe. Nobody wants to bring the solution. What's the solution? Do nothing? Get 100% of nothing? Get nothing done? No. So he'll get through today, and everybody go, and they'll be like, and then they all pat themselves on the back like they did something. You did it. You way to come to work today and get voted in.
And come to work and do your job.
You're captain of the recess line. Oh my God! Have you ever been to the Hill? You guys ever gone to the Capitol?
I never have, man.
Never have.
I get invited. My buddy Dave, he's a congressperson, he's always invited me. You should come out to State of the Union, and I'm like, no. I said, let me tell you something, dude. Here's the thing. This is what I will do. I will come out if you are the designated survivor. Because I would like to do that.
You mean hang out with him in the undisclosed location?
Yeah. So, because so when you're the designated survivor, they treat you like you're the president. You get all the security, like get everything the president does. It's hilarious. So I said, I'll go out with you and we'll do that. But if not, I don't want, because there's just nothing. I got to be honest, going there and then watching people stand up. So it's neat. Everybody should go see it, right? Like it's one of the great things, the beauty of our democracy, the beauty of everybody needs to go there once. They need to go see what it is all about. This is the people's house, all of that stuff. And then get out of DC because it's disgusting. What was the great, Chris Rock said? Only thing, it's the only thing white in the DC is the White House. It is a place that used to be beautiful, used to be incredible, but Democrats have ruined DC. But I tell you what, it is amazing to go look at the White House and all of that stuff, the way it was built, which was they built it to basically intimidate others. This is how our president lives. This is how our leader lives. And when he's done, he leaves. So if you have a chance, go check it out for sure. 120 to 108. He's starting to pull away.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! Any news on any of our
hand?
Any news on our people? Are they doing it alphabetical, or how are they doing it?
Yeah, they're doing it out. Well, they're starting with states and alphabetically.
Okay.
Yeah, and I haven't heard whether or not I got to go over here and listen and see where we're at here. Let me check.
Yeah, you go check that out because I'd like to know what's going on. Let's be a helper right now. 121, 113. Rep. Jeffries doing his thing. trying to make a comeback. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. So, remember, on Monday is the day that they certify it. So that'll be another January 6th. Let's find out what happens there. Because, the people that are out there who are still thinking that Trump is not going to be, certified, you guys are fooling yourselves. Absolutely fooling yourselves. So Johnson faces an uncertain path, says CNN and many others. Oh, my, he's going to be there. We're going to have nothing to worry about. Coming up, a lot of stuff to get to today, including alcohol. So you haven't heard, alcohol causes cancer. That's what I'm hearing. That's what the Surgeon General says.
I don't know about that. Next, you're going to tell me cigarettes cause it?
That's what I've heard as well. Right? And I heard Chris talking about somebody who said a doctor caught cancer from somebody.
Like contagious?
That's what he said.
Yeah,
But
there's a story out of Germany. A doctor apparently was operating on a man and was taking a tumor out. Apparently, the doctor cut his hand, and then a little while later, the doctor's hand formed a tumor.
That's weird. I don't know if I'm buying all this.
Yeah, I mean, it would need some investigation, but then if you think about it, cancer's a cellular thing.
Yeah.
And it's alive.
Yes.
So if maybe a live cancer cell jumped to some or got into a cut, could it act like a virus then?
Well, why haven't we heard about it before, though?
That's true.
You would think somebody else would have cut themselves and got cancer.
Well, right now they're busy with bird flu, Brother Chad.
There's a lot of bird flu going on out there.
A lot of bird flu.
So stay away from the birds. That's what's... It's just what I hear.
He's up by 13 now.
It's up by 30. He's pulling away.
This thing's getting out of hand.
I'm waiting for we got another.
Oh, we got another, yeah.
Who was the other?
I don't know.
Good. Manu Raju, tell us who the other was.
I've got to listen to this.